What is the big deal with red dye and ADHD? Find out on Mental Health Matters. So Red Dye 40, also known as Allura Red AC and Red 40 Lake, is a synthetic food dye derived from petroleum. It's commonly used to add vibrant red color to processed foods, beverages, and even some medications. However, it's become a subject of concern for people with ADHD because some research and anecdotal evidence suggests that it may increase hyperactivity and attention difficulties in certain individuals, particularly children. Find out later in the video if some of your favorite foods and beverages use red dye. Here are 4 reasons why red dye might be problematic for people with ADHD. Some studies have shown that red dye may increase hyperactive behaviors, especially in children. While not all individuals with ADHD are affected, some parents report that children with ADHD exhibit more intense symptoms after consuming foods containing these dyes. Red dye 40 may impair the ability to focus or maintain attention in susceptible individuals. Although the exact mechanism is unclear, it is believed that some people may have a sensitivity to red dye 40, which can lead to cognitive and behavioral changes. Certain individuals might have heightened sensitivity to red dye. These sensitivities could lead to physical symptoms like rashes and headaches, as well as behavioral ones, such as irritability or restlessness, both of which can worsen ADHD symptoms. There is ongoing research into how red dye may affect neurotransmitter function, particularly dopamine, which plays a critical role in attention and reward systems. Since ADHD is often linked to dopamine dysregulation, anything that affects this pathway could potentially worsen symptoms. While not everyone with ADHD is affected by red dye, some families find that eliminating or reducing artificial dyes helps improve focus, behavior, and overall symptom management. So, what types of foods and beverages use red dye 40? Well, it's commonly found in a wide variety of processed foods and drinks, especially those that are brightly colored or artificially flavored. Here are just some examples. Many fruit-flavored sodas, energy drinks, and sport drinks contain red dye 40.
Gatorade.
Brightly colored fruit punches and juice drinks often have this dye as well. And let's not forget about candy, which is often a concern for parents of children with ADHD, especially at Halloween time. Red-colored candies like Starburst, lollipops, licorice, gummy bears, and Skittles frequently contain red dye 40. Red, orange, or purple popsicles, and some ice creams with colored swirls or toppings may also use red dye. Flavored gelatin, especially in red, pink, or purple varieties, often contain red dye as well. Prepackaged baked goods, especially those with red frosting, fillings, or decorations, often use red dye. Certain donuts and pastries, especially those with red or pink frosting or fillings, may contain the dye as well.
Forbidden donut.
And don't forget about those brightly colored cereals, especially fruit-flavored ones. Chips with vibrant red seasoning like spicy or barbecue flavors often contain red dye 40. Some boxed or prepackaged macaroni and cheese products with bright orange coloring may use this dye as well. Even some hot dogs, sausages, or deli meats may add red dye 40 to enhance their color. Speaking of hot dogs, did you know that even certain brands of ketchup use this dye as well? The same goes for some brands of barbecue sauce and even red or pink salad dressings such as French or Thousand Island. Some over-the-counter liquid medications, especially for children, use red dye 40 for color. And certain vitamins and supplements, particularly chewable or gummy varieties, may also contain artificial coloring. Reducing or eliminating these foods and beverages can be challenging, since red dye 40 is widespread in processed and packaged items. So, how can you tell if a product has red dye 40? Well, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, requires that artificial coloring, including red dye 40, be listed on the ingredient label of packaged foods and beverages. Red dye 40 is usually listed under its common name, Red 40, but it can also be listed under Allura Red AC or Red 40 Lake. So, what's a parent to do? Well, instead of giving your kids products with red dye or other artificial colors, try offering them more fruits and vegetables.
Duh.
As a parent myself, I know this is easier said than done, but my advice to you is to get your child involved in picking out their own fruits and vegetables when you're at the grocery store. If we're just sticking with red colors, my kids' favorite healthy snacks are grape tomatoes, strawberries, apples, and watermelon. My other advice is to make eating fruits and vegetables more exciting for your kids by having some fun with their food. Make sure to praise them for making healthy choices, and if you like, you can give them rewards like stickers, a trip to the park after school, or a small toy at the end of the week for doing a great job of eating healthy.
Hooray!
So, will you be cutting red dye from your family's diet? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.